Welcome back, Anorax family. Today we have a special episode. I always say that, don't worry.
It's always special.
Yeah.
Everything we do is
Wish
special.
I was special.
The one, the only,
Karaoke King.
Colonel E.H. Taylor Small Batch. The hype is real with this one.
Yeah, it is.
Hype is real.
So let me hit you with the quote of the day.
Let's hear it.
What do you got?
Real friends don't get offended when you insult them. They smile and call you something even more offensive.
That's a fact.
Can I get an example?
You real piece of...
Pizza?
I'm insulting you, piece of shit.
Oh, well,
You wanted me to go more...
why don't you, maybe you should just go kill yourself.
Wow.
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 I fucking took it to the extreme.
Wow. Somebody's off the deep end already.
Jordan, your mustache sucks.
Yeah. It's better than that dirty Puerto Rican on the end.
Oh,
Wow.
I thought he was going to come back at me. I'm the one that insulted him.
It was a trifecta.
Wow. Shit got heated.
Who's
Got hot quick.
Break the ice, please.
Let's hear it.
All right, so question of the day requires a response.
Sure.
Using the name of your first pet and the street you grew up on, what would be your porn name? Lewis, hit me.
Hit you with the 1-2.
Let's hear it.
What's your porn name?
What's your porno
Well,
name?
This is kind of weird because
It's
my
Hispanic.
first pet was actually my first pet was actually a fish, a little beta fish, and I called him Shadow. and the
Ooh, that's
street-
mysterious.
The street, the street I grew up in was Street 416, so I would be Shadow 416, which sounds like what?
That's like an OnlyFans. Is that your OnlyFans account?
Yeah.
That's his handle. Yeah.
Hit him up.
Hit him up. Shadow
Hit-
416.
hit the link.
416.
Hit the link on the
30%
bottom to
off
access
right
my
now.
OnlyFans.
30% off right now if you subscribe.
Jordan, what do you got?
Well, that's Jordan Davidson.
That's your porn name?
Yeah, like, I mean, look at the mustache.
No. You got to follow.
Holy shit.
You got to follow the rules. I mean,
Harley Bayberry.
Harley Mayberry.
Harley Bayberry.
We'll get into your pedo name later, but first we want your porn name.
Oh, Harley Bayberry, and my catch line is, "Who ordered the sausage pizza?"
Okay. All right. Coming in
Damn.
with the pizza delivery. So,
It's all you.
yeah. So I had a chow that was rather blonde. We called him Bear.
Bear.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
Those are mean.
depending on who you are and where you're from, the street name was because it's a very French town where I grew up, but everybody said Dubois because they Dubois. It's actually Dubois if you're French.
Ah, we them boys.
He's the bear that does boys.
We them boys?
Damn. Bear Dubois.
That sounds like a transgender.
Bear Dubois.
Whoa.
Bear Dubois.
Bear Dubois. Oui, oui.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a pretty solid name.
I like it. It's good.
All right.
All right, let's get into this thing.
About the dram.
Porn names are cool.
Bottle and Bond, Kentucky straight bourbon distilled by the one and only BT.
Buff Trace.
Buff Trace.
Oh, buff.
Made by hand, aged inside century-old warehouses, constructed by E.H. Taylor Jr.
Yeah, warehouses are still standing from that.
Oh,
day,
yeah.
Apparently.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. Except for Warehouse C.
Yeah, that's the mythical warehouse C. If only we could find that one.
Yeah, well, out of the, 33 viewers, please somebody sponsor us and send us a bottle of Warehouse C Tornado Surviving, please.
Yeah, would love you for it. Well, tell you what,
Since
we'll even bring
somebody
you
in
on the
this
show.
since somebody in this table let pass the amaranth,
Oh.
we would have liked to have, but not to mention any names, but
Yeah, don't mention any names.
We don't talk about that.
It must have been Bear Dubois.
is that how you become on Fridays?
Bear Dubois. That's when he's off the deep
know.
end. It's Bear Dubois.
That's who takes over at the karaoke machine. Bear Dubois.
Coming to the stage.
Next time we go
Dubois.
karaoke, I'm totally telling the dude your name's Bear Dubois.
Bear Dubois. BD.
All right. So anything else on the dram there?
Oh, yeah. Barrels are evaluated and selected to create a perfect blend of distinctive character that is like no other. A true sipping bourbon that honors the uncompromising legacy of E.H. Taylor Jr.
I would definitely agree with that. This stuff is It's pretty good. Yeah, this was one of the first bottles I tried when I was first getting into the bourbon game. And I want to starting big, swinging for the fences. But I mean, I haven't had it since, but it was amazing. I mean, my palate wasn't as refined as it is now, but if it's as good as I remember, the shit was delicious.
Yeah. I've bought it twice.
Yeah.
Well,
90 and 100.
all right. So
But it goes apparently for 45 to 60 MSRP.
Yeah, I mean, that's MSRP, though.
Yeah.
If you
Right.
can find it at MSRP,
I've never seen
buy it.
well,
below $90.
I did
Yeah.
get this one at MSRP.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah,
if you
'cause you
get it
got-
on like
you got
the exchange or
connections.
something, yeah.
It was a vault pick.
Oh yeah, Vault.
I think it actually might have been the last one.
rare, the one, the only.
I think it was actually the last one that I actually
Yeah.
got a
those-
true invite to, and not for some damn wine.
Those guys,
Not getting any
they're quite
invites anymore.
selective on their invites.
Yeah, ABC. we
we're
know you're
coming for
watching.
you. We're coming for you.
Open up the vault. Send out the invites. All right.
Bunch of traitors.
So what do you got on the mash and all that?
Mash bill is undisclosed. Go figure.
Yeah,
Right.
They never do.
Age, same, pretty
No.
much.
Oh yeah. Well, so
There is no like.
right. Yeah, there is no official, but this is obviously. I mean, we'll taste it. I've had it before. You guys have all had it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we'd all
It's-
agree it's
it's-
somewhere between a 6 and a 10.
yeah, probably around there.
8 to 10, something like that. So I know it's got
Yeah,
light age on it.
It's got a lot of flavor, so it's definitely spent some time in the barrel. It's not your 4-year bourbon.
It sits at a 100 proof, which is really solid.
And we're going to get into more of that later when we're going to talk about what an actual bib is or bottled and bond for those of you that aren't versed in the acronyms of the bourbon world. But yeah, anything bottled and bond is 100.
Yeah, bourbon guys love their acronyms. There's so many.
All right.
Let's. I think it's.
You want me to talk about the flavors and the nose, or we can go later?
I think we should.
I mean, you can talk about that because that's just stuff that I pulled off the internet. That's what
Yeah.
some folks are saying. So, I'll
right.
tell you what, you break that down and I'll
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead
what I was
and
going to
I'll
say.
do
You
the
start
pour.
pouring while he's talking about it.
All
Let's
right,
get into
so-
it.
Allegedly.
Pass your glass down, please.
Stand by for cork pop.
Oh, okay.
He's a bad dude.
We always go into this.
Ooh, that was kind of light.
Don't have like a
ring
echo
to it.
like a ring.
ting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded like you're
I
spitting
was
into a
holding
spittoon
the
there.
bottle.
Bing.
I didn't have it flat on the table. So
Ah,
that,
Maybe it was
yeah.
your
that
ring.
might be the
This
difference.
is the form.
So yeah, on the nose, spiced vanilla, light caramel, cream, and butterscotch. On the palate, caramel corn sweetness mingled with butterscotch and licorice.
Damn, son.
The aftertaste is a soft mouthfeel that turns into subtle spices of pepper and tobacco.
You know, we haven't
I don't
haven't
have-
gone into this in a couple episodes.
I do
but
not recall licorice on this, but
This is
okay.
those damn dirty glasses again.
Oh no.
Trust but verify.
You guys-
didn't verify.
Yeah, you guys have
Gotta
to
verify your
own.
glasses.
I just spilled some on my thumb.
Doesn't count. Doesn't
Don't
count.
mind me, folks.
Jesus.
Bear Dubois
Okay.
going in. All right, let's get into this. What are you guys picking up?
Light color.
Yeah, it's got a nice light amber.
Great smell.
Oh yeah, delicious. Definitely getting like a
Caramel.
Yeah,
ton
light
of caramel, light
caramel corn.
real corny. Yeah.
Like that mustache corny.
Cheesy.
He's rocking that Freddie Mercury man pleaser.
Definitely getting the vanilla though.
Spiced vanilla, according to them. So
Yeah, I
got
can
some
see that.
spice to
That's-
it.
Yeah, I'd say slight oaky, little
Yeah.
vanilla for sure. Caramel corn. I'm starting to make my mouth water.
Salivate. Yeah. Get that.
I'm getting
Simmer down over there.
Watering.
Oh, you're cheating over there. All right.
Old Bear Dubois.
I
He
think
makes
it's
the
time to-
mouth moist. You know.
Let's give us a taste.
Let's
What
go
do you think?
for it.
Who's got a toast? Jordan, you got a toast for us?
I don't have one. I wish I did.
That's on your phone.
I have one, yeah.
I didn't even know.
it's on the page.
Is it really?
It's on the
I didn't
script.
see that.
Let us imbibe toast. Script right
Now your ups and downs be under the covers. Bear Dubois.
He's referencing sex.
Dirty.
Hopefully.
It's very light, but it's got some spice to it.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of the spice.
It's not burnt.
Hits you in the
Spice.
back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Up front, very caramel.
Yeah, a lot of caramel.
In the back, spice.
This is why a lot of people like this one because it's a very good entry
but it's
level.
super smooth.
Yeah,
like it's
like-
for 100 proof. There's not a lot of
Yeah,
burn.
man.
Like it's very drinkable.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting a little tobacco.
Yeah, I could see that kind of like a leathery tobacco.
Yeah.
Kind of like almost like a cigar.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Probably pair really well.
I think it's got a decent
Yeah.
decent finish. I mean, it's still kicking me a little bit.
Yep. And that spiciness could be like how they explaining. They're saying subtle spices of pepper.
Pepper.
I could see that. Yeah, peppery.
You feel it.
That's the tobacco. You're kind of
But
the
it's
pepperiness.
Totally manageable. It feels good. It's not nothing crazy.
You know, I'm a little disappointed. I'm not actually. What? Here, well, now that I say it, here comes the licorice because I usually pick up that licorice.
There it is.
So that's definitely on the finish. I feel
Got a slow finish. Man, this is.
it does. It actually says pepper. Man, I don't know. Maybe I said tobacco and it says it, and you said it, and I don't even remember you saying it. But
Way to pay attention.
pepper and tobacco.
Way to pay
Yeah.
attention.
I'm sorry.
Attention to detail.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Nobody listens to that guy. He's just reading. It's like the quote that wasn't on there or the toast.
Yep, I agree. No fruitiness. It's all like
No, it's all like
Caramel,
spices
corn.
and
No.
Yeah.
and wood. Very.
I mean, if I was going to pick out a fruit, it'd be more like a dried, like a fig or a date or something like that.
I can
you
see
know?
I don't
that,
get
yeah.
the butterscotch,
But-
honestly.
I would say
I
more
don't really
caramel.
get it.
Yeah, I'm not really.
I would
getting
say
it.
more of a caramel than a butterscotch.
Yeah, I would agree. More caramel for me than
But
than
it's
butterscotch.
Because it's not that buttery like oiliness that some of them have.
No.
That like it because it doesn't coat your mouth like Bear Dubois.
All right.
He just said I coat your mouth.
He's got
Those-
the
those-
mustache.
those
He's
mouth
trying to
hugs.
coat people's mouth. What's going on over there?
Bear Dubois and his mouth hugs.
Yeah, I'll coat your mouth.
Jesus.
Whoa.
All right.
All right, let's
Rate
keep
it?
going. Give it a rate.
Easy date.
What are you thinking?
Who's
Ricky?
shooting? Who's shooting
Ricky,
first?
You're up.
I like it. Probably a little light for my taste, but like I said, a good entry level bourbon. Most people like it. I've seen very few people that don't like it, and obviously I don't care. But really good. I like the taste. Like him a little stronger, but I'm gonna give this a 3.5.
Oh, nice score.
Yeah.
So I'm picking up what you're putting down. It is light mouthfeel, not as light as some. Like something that comes to mind is like a Jefferson's. It usually has a real light mouthfeel, but this thing is bursting with flavor.
Yeah.
All kind of flavor. It smells great. That spice, that pepper, tobacco that you get really kind of makes up for the not as hardcore mouthfeel. I'm going 3.5 as well. Yeah, well above average bourbon. Solid.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to just join along with you guys, but it's really good. I mean, it's as good as I remember it. I am kind of now picking up, like you said earlier, the fig or like date kind of smell on the back end.
I don't know that I picked that up. I'm just saying I could.
If
You
you
can
were
see it.
if you were gonna associate it with the fruit,
It's
you would
kind of
say
like
it.
a
Right. If I was going to, I would
getting
say
like
that.
a light, real light fruitiness.
Yeah,
like
'cause-
like a dried fruit, like something
Yeah,
like that.
figs and dates are usually
Yeah.
more of a woody flavor anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, I totally agree. 3.5 all day.
Oh, look at that. I think
that's
that's
the
the
first
first-
time we've all agreed.
Giddy up.
It's good. I mean,
I think it's the first time we've
Come to a consensus.
independently- Yeah,
The consensus.
yeah, that's
unanimous.
It's just good. It's consistent.
How magnanimous
if you
that it's
could-
unanimous.
if you could find it at a good price, totally just snag it.
Yeah, this is well worth.
I mean, the 45 to 60 MSRP.
It's a
If you
steal.
can get it in that price, it's a steal.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Most
But you can
people
go
are
for
selling.
more.
Yeah, most people are selling this at a secondary price. So
Which
really,
is like $120.
really, if you can find it for under $100, I'd say snag it because it's a tasty whiskey. Like it's got good flavor. It's a good entry level. It's not going to blow your palate out, but it has a ton of flavor. It's good. I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
Who wants to tell me a little bit about E.H. Taylor?
I'll take this one. So
Just
E.H.
don't blow
Taylor.
your O-ring out.
Whoa.
Damn, already?
Whoa. All right. So E.H. Taylor, he was a founding father of the bourbon industry. Colonel Edmund Haynes Taylor Jr.
I believe that's Haynes,
Haynes.
like your undies.
Hayes is what you're doing to him.
Yeah.
Hayes.
Hazing me. He left an legacy on the bourbon industry. His dedication to distilling began at the close of the Civil War. When he purchased the OFC.
Oh, there's a good one.
What is
OFC?
who knows
Anybody?
this one?
I
Who
know
knows this one?
Yeah,
I know this one.
the old-fashioned copper. Something
There
copper.
it is. There it is. Old-fashioned copper.
Got it,
Yeah,
baby.
so that was
Land of knowledge.
that's what Buffalo Trace used to be called, is the old-fashioned copper distillery. So so that's where he started out, and then he developed and innovated techniques that are still in use today. So
Yeah, long live.
he's one of the OGs, the original.
Bump that one up a little, maybe. So, what about that bottom? We told you we're going to get back to the bottled and bond, what the
Yeah.
bib means. I'll go ahead and take this one if y'all.
Yeah,
want.
all right, have at it.
So, in order to be considered a bottled and bond bourbon or whiskey, I think this is actually pretty generic for anything bottled and bond in the United, because there are some rums that are bottled and bond as well, and they also have to meet these same criteria.
Mm-hmm.
So it's made by one distiller in a single distilling season. That's from January to June or July to December. Aged for at least 4 years in wood casks or new charred oak barrels for bourbons. Stored in a federal bonded warehouse. And it has to be 50% alcohol, a.k.a. hunted proof. Hunted. No blending or flavoring. Nuh-uh, that's a no-no.
No. That's we keep that in Canada.
Yeah.
Throw that shit away.
And,
And reduce, so the barrel proof is usually that's where they start adding like the limestone or something like that. When I can't remember.
Yeah,
it says on here.
normally when you pull it out of a barrel, it's what
Hey,
most of them are around like $1.20.
yeah.
I think it's
So they proof them down a little bit.
So in
it's on there somewhere what they proof it down with. But then and it also needs to be labeled with the distillery name and the unique DSP
It
number.
says pure limestone
Limestone.
water.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what that DSP number is.
one thing.
So
that's just
according to our
ID.
bottle here, our DSP is KY113.
I like some
KY,
KY.
probably
well.
Kentucky, not
Not what he's thinking about.
Oh,
cunnilingus lubrication.
I'm a fan of
Old
Kentucky.
Shadow 114
Hey,
over
and,
here.
one thing.
thinking about KY.
Hey, 416, get it right.
Yeah, Shadow,
Hey,
Shadow
listen,
416. Follow
Shadow
him.
416
So one thing,
OnlyFans. Check him out.
One thing we didn't talk about here in the bottle and bond explanation that I read is that they put this in place, obviously for money reasons, government.
Well, yeah,
but-
that's how they get their
but
money.
One of the
federal
reasons they
government's got to get their
say-
hands in everything.
it was prohibition era.
Yeah.
One of the things they say is that they wanted to get people be able to buy real whiskey, because sometimes you get a bottle with dirty
I'm
water
sure,
in it.
Yeah, I'm sure
and it wasn't
during
whiskey.
Prohibition it was
So you got
super
scammed,
sketchy, or you were buying like rubbing alcohol with like
You got
food
catfish.
coloring. Yeah,
Getting catfish in the 20s with the with
stuff
the
that was
whiskey.
like that was like basically poison.
Yeah.
Little paint thinner with some brown food coloring in to call it whiskey.
Some fentanyl in it.
Whoa,
Whoa, hello.
Yeah, I mean it's a twofold thing. One, I mean obviously they make money off of it because
got to get them taxes.
it meets the certain criteria. But you're absolutely some people were trying to sell that horse piss as whiskey,
Yeah.
They're called Canadians.
but Italy's big on that. A lot of countries do that. I can't remember what the
I got
something.
I got a story that I read in the same book that I saw this bottle and bond stuff.
Let's hear it.
During the Prohibition era, this guy goes into a town and he sees this guy in a corner with a box of shoes, with a shoebox in his hands, and he's like, "Hey, trying to score some whiskey. You know where I can get some stuff?" And the guy's like, "No, not really. But if you hold this box for me, give me $20. I'll go get you some." And like, "Oh, okay. Well, just hold my shoes till I get back, okay?" "Okay." Well, he gives the guy the box, gives him the $20. The guy never comes back. And then when he opens the box, there was whiskey in there.
Yeah.
The guy's
Smart fella.
literally in the corner selling whiskey.
Smart
low
guy.
key. Yeah, it was crazy. I like that story. It was
Trying not
an
to get
audiobook.
caught,
It had
yeah.
a lot of
Trying not to
stuff
get
like
caught.
that. People, trying to make a buck.
Trying to
back
make a
in the
buck.
day, prohibition killed, and it was only 13 years, man. But
Yeah, well. It's about 13 too long.
yeah. All right, shall we move on?
It's long.
Yeah, I think it's time for another taste.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can do one more taste. Why not?
Gotta ask the custodian of the bottle.
We're all over here sitting with empty glasses.
How dry I am.
Well, while he's doing that pour, let's hear that final topic. You got one over there, Ricky?
Ah, it's still that cork popped.
Yeah, cork pop. You got a final topic over there? Or you want me to take this one while he's pouring?
Final thought?
Yeah, no, final topic here. We got.
You can take it.
All right. So, what is the funniest thing you guys have recently seen or heard?
Well, I'm gonna start. Before you guys told me what you told me there in my backyard, which was funny as fuck.
Yeah, that's
The
a good
Martha's
one.
Vineyard stuff. That shit cracked me up.
Yeah, well,
What about?
Because I don't get into that political stuff. I don't go and I'm not like Miss Ann that she just reads into stuff. I just ignore it. And I didn't know. I thought, but I saw some commotion in my timeline, and I thought that it was a bunch of them. And then when you say it was only 50 of them, I'm
people,
like,
yeah.
I was
it was
like,
like nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, I try to steer.
it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I try to steer clear of most of that stuff just for my own personal sanity, the whole politic thing. But yeah, I mean, that was I thought the story was funny just because it's like, I mean, look at, and you can be on whatever side of the debate you want to be on, but there's a lot of influx of people coming in to the Texas border states and whatnot. So magnified by, I don't know, 1,000 or something, right? Compared to what the 50 that were sent up to that great
Martha's Vineyard.
yeah, a lot of cash up there. So I don't know.
Got a lot of big bucks.
Anyway,
So what do you got, Lee?
okay, so I wish I had my phone. Maybe we can look this up, or somebody can look this up while I'm
I
doing
got
it.
you.
So the
I'll
funniest thing that I heard recently, and this is a couple weeks old, probably everybody's already heard it, but the Jamie Foxx Trump impersonation.
Oh, that was pretty good.
He was on a podcast.
Is he
was
wearing
doing
the wig?
No, but
no.
I mean, it's
Oh,
not
he's
even a
just
matter of
talking.
It
seeing
was a
it.
podcast, so it was
Just to hear
audio
him,
only.
just
yeah.
to hearing him, it was just spot on Trump.
He's good.
He's
a good actor.
hilarious.
He's a good
yeah.
actor. He's
Well, I
really
mean,
good.
he started off, the guy was obviously a comedian in the early days.
Yeah, he was on.
Yeah.
But I
was
feel
the-
like that's the start of a good actor.
Yes.
People who can
Oh, yeah,
impersonate,
absolutely.
because that's
Yeah,
all what
yeah.
acting's about, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it was
pretty spot on.
spot
though.
on.
He nailed
Yeah.
it.
Hilarious.
I saw the same one you were talking about.
excuse me.
This is gonna be huge.
And I do a terrible
Does he,
Trump.
does he have an impersonator?
Excuse me, listen. Let's get back to the topic.
Can he imitate Joe B?
I don't, he didn't do that, but
I mean, it's easy, huh?
hey, if you want to see my imitation, we're gonna take this camera outside and let me get on a bicycle.
Get them training wheels, boy.
So I'm gonna get off the political grandstand here, and we're going sports. So one of the funniest things recently I heard. So you guys may not have known, but last night was the WNBA championship.
Oh.
And not a word was spoken of it all day today. They were a little more concerned about week 2 of regular NFL football, which,
Wow.
yeah, not a big deal, right? But
I'm gonna circle back.
yeah, you gonna get on a Segway here?
I don't ride them.
We don't ride that shits anymore.
I don't ride them, but I'm gonna ride it.
Let's hear it.
It's not a segue. This is it's more of a dovetail. So I said that was the funniest thing I heard in a while. Actually, I watched. Damn, what's that guy's name?
Bill Maher?
Not
Yeah,
Bill
you
Maher.
talk about Bill Maher a
Comedian.
lot.
He did live from the Red Rock out in Colorado.
Red Rocket.
He is. I think he is a bit of a redhead.
No, that was Bear Dubois, the Red Rocket.
Bill
Carrot Top.
Burr. Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
Oh.
Right. So anyway, he was talking about, the ladies. He's like, y'all up in arms, your feminist movement and stuff. He's like, y'all mad because soccer ain't making as much as the boys. He's like, well, then fucking go out and watch the boys or the girls play soccer.
Yeah, go buy some tickets.
There's more of you than there are us, guys. Go watch them. And he got onto the WNBA thing, and he's like, name me one
WNBA
player. Name me one
team.
Name me the team in your town. He's like, you can't do it.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't do it because you don't support
So-
one another. You'd rather watch real
The
Real Housewives and tear
saddest-
each other down.
The saddest part about the WNBA
hilarious.
is they don't even make enough money to sustain their own league.
Right.
They have to be subsidized by the actual NBA to be able to maintain the league.
Yeah, that was Burr's comment, and that's if you haven't seen it, Netflix plug.
Netflix, get there.
Very very funny.
Yeah.
Live at the Red Rock,
And then
not Red Rocket.
And then my last sports plug, it was funny and horrible at the same time if you're unfortunately a Browns fan. These guys, right, they were up 13 points with 1:22 left in the game. They had a 99.9% chance of winning the game statistically because the NFL has gone 2,229 games since a team has lost with less than 2 minutes that was up by 13 points. And they somehow did it. But you know who the team that last set that record?
The Cowboys.
No, it was also the fucking Cleveland Browns. The
Also-
Cleveland Browns in 2001 lost to the Bears
Also the
by
Cleveland
14
Browns.
points.
All right.
Yeah, those guys.
Hey, when are they
so-
are they changing that team's name? Because it's offensive to me.
Well, they're just going to be the Cleveland pedophiles, apparently. So,
Oh wow.
yeah.
So
Not pedophiles, just rape.
well, I'm just going to say real quick,
Deshaun
because
Watson's a piece of shit.
you know how our mailbox fills up, with all that good, hey, you guys are doing great kind of email stuff and whatnot in the comments.
From your brother?
Our comments are getting just overwhelmed. I just want to say that, on the
Shout out to Lee's brother. He's our biggest fan.
yeah, on the female sports team thing, much like Bill
It's
Burr,
not our fault.
much like Bill Burr said, hey, look, we're not mad.
I mean, if they was entertaining, I'd go.
Hey,
They don't get anybody
I'm
to
gonna fucking
watch.
put some duct tape on your mustache so I can get my point out.
But they should give out free tickets so people at least go in the stadium and spend money.
Yeah.
They do.
Right.
Oh, they well.
But so his point was y'all
People still don't.
Y'all outnumber us because we don't want to get the hate mail. Y'all outnumber us and y'all are smarter than us. He said that. I agree. You outnumber us and you're smarter than us. We're a bunch of dumb,
Just a bunch of whiskey drinking assholes.
crotch scratching. I mean,
mouth huggers.
anyway. I don't know.
Neanderthals.
I was talking about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
he wasn't
if-
talking about
if he-
you. He
if
was talking
you're-
about Bear Dubois.
If you,
Wow, he's a mouth hugging son of
Big
a
old
gun.
mouth hugging son of a gun.
yeah.
He'll do anything for a buck.
If you guys are ready, I got
You have to
I got
ask. You
Jamie
can't afford
Foxx
it.
on the line.
Oh, let's
Oh,
hear it.
but-
Let's hear it.
Yeah, bring
Send
it.
it.
Bring it.
Good people on both sides.
There's good people on both sides.
What is this? The fucking
back-
remix?
the remix.
This backfired on me.
This is the R. Kelly mix over there.
Big fake person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love
People on both
Death Row.
sides.
I love Death. Excuse me. Excuse me.
This
Fake news.
Excuse me.
And the union is the only place that could give me that kind of money.
Why is it doing that?
You got some.
You got some weird YouTube shit going on there.
No, it's 46 seconds.
Ads.
On CNN.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, well, there's your first
That's-
problem.
Yeah, you went wrong.
It's the one that came up.
Anyway,
You
well,
kind of heard it. It was like,
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
yeah, you'll have to,
The news.
you're gonna have to edit that.
It's
yeah,
out.
I'm
fake.
gonna have to put the link in the
Fake news.
fake.
Just edit.
CNN. They're fake
Wrong.
news. Wrong.
Edit. He said,
The virus from
Mr.
China.
Trump, Mr. Trump, what's your favorite?
China.
Mr. Trump, what's your favorite Dr. Dre song?
I see what you're trying to do there. You're trying to pin me down. I like them all. I like them all.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Oh man,
it
that's
was,
funny.
It was super funny. If you act, we'll have to post in the comments.
You're trying to
but,
pin me down. I like them all.
The actual
I like
video
them
was
all.
hilarious. Yeah. I mean, it's not long either. It's like a short little clip where he does the Trump stuff, but that shit was funny.
He's good. I like him. I like Django.
Whoa.
That's a good movie.
Unchained.
Yeah. See?
So
Show.
that's pretty much the Colonel Taylor episode, I believe. I mean,
I think it's about all we got.
we could probably riff on some more shit. You know, if we're pressed for time, I don't know that we are or that we aren't. But
I think we're pretty close to our.
30 minutes.
Yeah, we're about there. So
look at us.
we already got our final pour. So let's do our sign off. Who wants to take it this time?
I got you.
You got it? All
I'm
right.
your Huckleberry.
It's
I'll be your
actually.
All right. Well, hold on. Final comments. We're gonna do that. Final comments saying.
Jesus.
What are your final comments?
You
Final thoughts.
Some bitch.
No, final thoughts, man. It's a thing.
Flip flop.
Final thoughts on E.H. Taylor.
Final thoughts.
You are the father.
Maury Povich says you are not the mother.
Ooh. Okay.
Final thoughts. Podcast.
I'm a fan.
In
future
general,
stuff.
just whatever.
Anything. Free time.
Free time.
Freestyle. Hey, it's been fun, my friends. It's been fun. I really like this whiskey. There's good things coming. There's a lot of content we haven't released, and I know it's gonna be out.
Much.
By the time this is out, the other ones are gonna be out. But you
Yeah,
know, the producer sucks.
We got a big backlog.
That guy's a piece of
guys.
shit.
That guy.
So,
That guy.
It's all right.
so
He'll catch up one day. We'll be all right.
But yeah, we need more feedback. You guys are not leaving feedback, and I'm losing my cool with you guys. I'm about to go comment myself on the videos.
I get a lot of
and call you out
I get a lot of like in-person feedback, but people aren't like actually responding
because they don't
want to
be like
media.
targeted. Like
Yeah.
nobody wants to put a comment.
Yeah, but I mean, we're super small right now. Nobody's going to target you. So just put stuff out
I
there.
know.
Say it.
Yeah.
Nobody
How people
cares. Even if it's bad.
You know how people get
all press is
censored.
good press.
People get censored nowadays, and they're scared of that. I guess. YouTube and Facebook are buddies.
buddy.
This is like our college years. You know, we can experiment the fuck
Yeah,
out of it.
we can say whatever we want right now. Nobody's watching. And then we'll have to get PR.
Is that it? Is that all you got?
Comment, like, share, do it. Send it.
Love you, peeps. BP out. Ricky out.
Yeah.
got?
So, hey, look, I mean, great whiskey. I love E.H. Taylor.
Yeah.
Really a big fan of the rye. Hopefully one day we can do one of those episodes for you. I mean, you know,
Steal your bullet on the rye there real quick. We were just out there when we went out on Friday.
yeah.
Tape that mustache.
Tape the mustache. No, this is going on
No,
the same thing though.
Yeah, go ahead.
You tried to get the rye when we went out this weekend, and the guy said that. What was he saying about the?
They didn't have
weren't
it.
released. Well, yeah, obviously they didn't have it.
I think he was just throwing up some bullshit.
But didn't he say they were coming out with like a
chaff.
special one of this, the special
No,
rye?
he said they were saving their release of the year for something else, and it wasn't going to be the rye or something like that, right?
I thought he said that they were going to come out with. They couldn't get the rye because they were coming out with some sort of special rye this year.
Yeah. He may have said some stuff like that. I don't know. I hadn't heard anything. But,
Yeah.
you know, I think maybe he was just throwing some chaff because they didn't have what they said they had.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah. Now, good whiskey. I love, you know, everything about it. You know, I mean, it'd be nice if they had a mash bill on there, but I understand Buffalo Trace is pretty tight-lipped about what goes into their products. Yeah. But, you know, the bottling, I mean, it comes in this cool-ass tube.
Yeah. Collector.
You know, you can do whatever with it. But, no, it's a great tasting whiskey, great price if you can find it for the actual retail. And even if you can't, you know, like Jordan said, under $100 is a pretty good.
Under $100 is the steal. It's good shit.
Pretty good for this. So
Yep.
I'm digging it. And, you know, your boy Bear Dubois, Bear
Bear it all.
BD.
Bear it all, Bear
Your boy.
Dubois says, say no to crack. Okay?
Crack is wine.
I don't know. Just throwing out some weird shit.
Yeah, I mean, like they both said, it's good. I'm glad it's as good as I remember it from the first time I tried it. It's super smooth, tons of flavor. If you can find it, snag it up at a reasonable price. Don't pay like $150, $200 for this thing. It's good, but don't overpay.
Giddy up.
Yeah,
Giddy up, baby.
It's tasty. I'm glad we got it again. I'd gladly go back to it. Yeah. You guys
this is
said
the
it
only
all.
one I've had.
It's tasty.
I never had the single barrel.
I would like
or
to
the-
try some of
Do you
their
have
other
the
ones.
single barrel?
No.
I would
Yeah.
love to try some of their
They're
other
like
ones, but
$400.
they're super expensive and they're hard to find.
Yeah.
When you do find them, they're like you said, crazy expensive. Like
Somebody
400,
offered me a
500 bucks.
bottle for $365, but then I was like, no, because I thought it
of
was the
what?
same one. I
Of
thought it was
what?
like, no, I got that at home, and it wasn't.
What was it?
Single barrel.
Yeah,
No,
it's
yeah.
probably
Small.
probably
that's-
way overrated, way overpriced.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I mean,
I don't-
it depends on what you're willing to pay.
Yeah, I mean it's buyer's market, whatever. you know.
I know this dumbass that could have had a bottle of the Amaranth, which is the grain of the
that
gods.
fucking
but
guy.
that
Fuck that.
That fucking guy. But
Anyway,
you
Why
live
did
and you learn.
Let's talk a little bit. Why did you pass on that? Like, didn't
Way
the
to just
name
throw him under the
didn't
bus.
the
We
name
didn't name that at
sound
all.
exotic? Didn't it sound
Okay.
exotic?
so when I said earlier this is probably the last ABC invite bottle that I got, I was lying.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't lying. Well, technically, I wasn't lying, but no, I was I misinformed. The last bottle I got was the Little Book,
Okay.
which was like the second episode that we did as an audio.
That stuff's good though.
Little Book's
Yeah.
great. Yeah. So I was like, E.H. Taylor, because I had already bought 2 back-to-back bottles of E.H. Taylor, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I just passed on it. Had I known,
it goes for $1,500.
What were they charging?
Or probably more. It goes
What-
for 2, I think.
that's like $2,000.
What were they charging in the vault for?
I don't know,
Like 150 probably.
MSRP. Yeah, I mean it was. I mean,
yeah,
it was.
that's still a steal.
It was.
grain?
It was.
Crazy expensive, but
It was
still
nickels
a steal.
and dimes compared
Yeah.
to
You know what they
Compared
call
to
Amaranth?
secondary.
the grain of the gods.
The grain of the
Yeah.
gods.
Crazy good.
But
We forgive you. We
Yeah.
forgive you, Shemi.
that's
Don't
all
worry.
right. No,
We love you.
You've provided
No.
many other delicious samples of other things.
the
so-
Little Book was pretty good.
Yeah, Little Book was good.
Booker's is
Real
better.
good. Big Book's good.
Big Book.
Yeah,
Big book.
Yeah, that's good.
they're both good.
All right.
You know, those quality Jim Beam products.
Jim Beam. Who wants to say bye to the peeps?
I think.
I'll take us out.
You got it. All right.
All right. Some ships are wooden ships, but those ships may sink. The best ships are friendships, and to those ships we drink.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Huzzah!